Hey everyone, Rosie Langello here, reporting from home today, and the big news obviously that we're talking about is Cam Newton re-signing with the Patriots for a deal close to $14 million. Yes, $14 million. That was the news that I woke up to this morning. As soon as I opened my eyes, I checked Twitter. It's like my morning newspaper, and that's the first thing I saw. And I think like my initial reaction was, why? Like, why is this happening? I didn't think any of us really thought he was gonna last this long here in New England after the season that he had, 7 wins. He was out with COVID for a little bit. Yeah, I was shocked at first. Now that it's almost 11 a.m., I sort of see what the Patriots are doing here, right? I mean, he was great in the locker room. He'll know the playbook this year. I think we need to give the guy a second chance. And I think the Patriots are gonna look in free agency, and they're gonna look in the draft for sure. They're not gonna pay 2 quarterbacks that amount of money. So I see what they're doing. I don't think that Cam Newton is going to be the starting quarterback. I say that with hesitation because you never know if they do get a rookie what they'll do. But I think this also proves that they don't really like Jarrett Stidham either. So you got to think about it that way too. Like, what's so wrong with Jarrett Stidham that they're re-signing Cam? There's so much to process at what time this morning when you wake up and hear that news. But per reports, that $14 million is if everything pretty much goes okay. So there's some incentives in there as well, as reports are saying. But yeah, that's a big raise for someone who only won 7 games. I know a lot of people on Twitter are angry about this, but then there's some people that are okay with this as well. And I just think that we all need to take a deep breath and just realize that it's just one more thing that the Patriots are doing in the offseason. I know they haven't done much, but I think there's still some big moves to come, and everyone kind of needs to just take a deep breath right now. I think, if anything, Cam Newton has proved that he's willing to put in the work, and I think we need to appreciate that. Just from afar. So that's all I have for you right now, but you can stay up to date on our website at WPRI.com for anything that's happening in the off season with the Patriots.